Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to more Tyler Yells at rounded off squares of different colors. It's mini motorways. Today, we are going to... Oh god, dude, it's so bright. It's so freaking bright. Okay, we're going to Chiang Mai, which is Thailand's historical Rose of the North. Very excited about this. Let's hop in. We gotta get a 400 score. To unlock the final map. Wow, okay. Is very waterful. Is very waterful is the best way to word this. Kind of disgusting start. I mean, this is extremely weird as a start. We do have a lot of bridges, so I do like that. A good deal. I love me some bridges. I like bridges IRL too. I don't like driving over bridges IRL, but there's something about like a nice looking bridge, man. Now, Bridge the card game, less interested in Bridge the card game, I will say. It's not that it's a bad card game, I haven't explored it enough. It's a very complicated card game. Well, probably one of the hardest card games to get into. I'm more of a like euchre kind of guy, you know? Just make me deal with 9 through ace, right? Instead of bridge, that's basically like euchre but for psychopaths. Okay, hey, this is fricked. I actually really dislike this immediately. I think that this is an extremely tough start. I mean, you're just cramming stuff into this tiny little grid here. How are we best going to connect this? I think you have to consider the idea that you need to... I gotta think about this. I think you have to go under the assumption that your life is going to become easier in the future if you just isolate this now. Okay? I know it looks disgusting, but I think that by having a little bit of organization occur here, I think that we end up benefiting pretty heavily in the long run. Give me a traffic light. I'd like to put it right here. Okay. This is our only point of failure that we have currently. I mean, we're 17 people in. Let's not get insane here. It's not going to be a very rough start. It's a rough start in terms of where you've actually placed things, but it's not a rough start in terms of I have fear that I'm going to die. I'm not gonna die at the beginning of this one. Now, the fact that I did not take a bridge, is it gonna bite me in the ass? It could, okay? It definitely could. But you know what? Some people enjoy a nice bite on the ass. Am I right, gamers? No. Some of you will be like, the hell's this guy talking about? Okay. I love this, actually. I think that that's a very good place for that to be. I see these two, okay. I know I have to make a connection here. I'm just determining whether or not I want to use a bridge or utilize the bridge that I already have. And I think the answer is I'd like to utilize the bridge that I already have. It's a little messy. Now we have a couple extra bridges. Okay, I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you, I hate this intersection like a lot. I think it's really bad, and I think that because it's really bad, I know that this is a tough pill to swallow, using 2 bridges in such a short area, but I do think it's the correct move. Unfortunately, I think it's the correct move. And then we can do something like this. This is not horrible. This pink is very bad. I'm going to basically continue to try to isolate pink by being on its own little realm here. I'm gonna throw a traffic light here. I do think that probably a traffic light could go here. Yeah, you know what? Let's put the traffic light here instead. This is gonna create some weird backed up energy, though. which we don't necessarily love. I also think if we're being realistic, we don't want to have them on the main path. We would love to then make this a traffic light in the future so that they can get backed up here, and then that's a little smoother for them to get around. We're doing a lot of separation, isolation, however you want to word it. Okay, come on, man. You just gave me purples on the other damn side of the planet. Okay, you have to connect them to this. Okay? There's no getting around that until we get a motorway, okay? It's a disgusting path for them to take. I think this then, I mean, this is the world's jankest roundabout, but I do think that perhaps it's the correct move, okay? I think it's the correct move. I'd like to make you go in like that, though. And then ideally, you have these guys go in on the same path. I know that efficiency says that I should use all entries to this. Okay, well, if efficiency does say that, I'm talking as if efficiency is a human being that can speak. If that's what's most efficient, then I suppose let's do it. I'm iffy on that, though. A lot of people have always told me that that's the way to do it. I'm just not convinced, okay? I'm just not convinced. I feel like there's likely a better approach there. Trying to figure out if I like this either. I think the realistic scenario is I'm probably going to do a motorway for these purples in the future. I don't like the path that they're taking. So, just forewarning you that motorway is probably incoming in mere mementos when we get it. But it's not bad thus far. Everything's very contained, right? It's a lot crammed together in one spot, which is normally not a good thing in mini motorways. Because as soon as stuff gets backed up, then you start to have some really large issues. Speaking of really large issues, this is not a good issue. In fact, I'd argue it's pretty bad for us. I mean, I'd go so far as to argue that it's a little messy. I think you do something like this, and that's your best case scenario. You also got this that just spawned over here, which means now you're doing something like that. You're connecting this to here. Do I like it? Nope. No, I do not. This is a lot of traffic down here now. I do think you gotta get purple off this path. I like, as much as this is annoying and the teals have to travel a good distance, can the teals even actually get over there? That's another question. Yeah, they can. Okay, they definitely can. But ideally, you have them do this instead. They should pathfind to this instead of going up this way. That's gonna make our life a little bit better then. Let's take you off of this intersection here. This becomes a traffic light for us in the future. This could be a traffic light. I still think this could be a traffic light as well. Okay, I think you need the motorway. Here's the thing, okay? I'm looking long term with this motorway, and I fully understand that I can move this motorway in the future if we would rather move it in the future. But I'm thinking I want to have a purple motorway right here that literally just drops them right there. They're isolated for now. There is reason to believe they won't be in the future, but they're isolated for now. Pink is going down this way to get to there, so you know what? Just scrap that for now. There's a planet in which we could wrap these guys, or motorway these even to here. I'm thinking long-term about what is going to cause the most issues, and purple traveling halfway across the map is the biggest issue. Teal getting to here, believe it or not, it doesn't create that much congestion for us because they're just taking this roundabout and then they're alone. So I'm not actually all that concerned about that. I think that purple is truly the biggest issue for now. That yellow is bad. Don't get it twisted. But I think I don't have a bridge. I don't have a bridge. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. What do you do with that? I think this is probably going to be a attempt to get a bridge here. It's gonna be tough if they give me bridge and motorway. I don't know what I would choose. Okay, that makes it easier. So now because of that, I think you probably want to have a line come off here into here, and then probably do some kind of like diagonal, and then a motorway, take it straight to here, and then one of those. These purples down here alarm me. Okay, I have to make an executive decision that I don't like. I don't like it. I'm going to create a little bit of a safe haven for purple down here, because I think that this motorway is now, it's a little messy. Okay, I love this actually, and it looks nice. Not that that is something that matters, but the reason why I moved this, okay, is because I feel like we're going to run into a dilemma where if I don't isolate this motorway, then these purples I have to bring up into what was the line here, and then I think these pinks will start to take the motorway to get here. I don't want them to do that. So I think I'm okay with this. I'm still worried about teal. You know, they're now our biggest point of failure, I think. It is teal. There's our 400. So, I mean, in the end, we sought out, we did what we sought out to do, which is get our unlocks all nice and happy. Purple should, it's looking like this is filling up. It's not going to fill up that much. It's a terrible spot for you. I wish that you were not horrible, but unfortunately you are. I mean, yellow is a problem. This is now a tough little area. That's also tough, actually. That's actually really tough. That's really tough. You gotta get bridges, man. I think you gotta get bridges. This is in all seriousness, an extraordinarily hellish map today. I mean, this is a tough set. You're putting too much in. It's too much stuff. Okay, I need the bridges. That's a necessity. You have to run a route. Basically, give me this, and then we're gonna run this way to here. But then these guys are still a problem. I only have one road available. I mean, dude, I gotta do some stuff here. You guys gotta get. I mean, I got this up here too. Okay, I have to cut this path for now just to get some roads back. Like I'm literally just, I'm dealing with needing to cut for roads, and that's all. So then you get connected to here. We could maybe do like motorway is there instead, and then that way you got multiple lanes for this. Purple's still getting connected. I have no roads, okay? I got no roads. And I still have these two sitting up here. We're gonna get a couple roads back. But I'm cutting pink in the process, which is not really a positive. Let's attempt to get this connected, okay. We got purples down here still. I mean, purple's gonna start blowing up. I mean, this is a problem, for sure. I can't get enough going. I gotta nix some teal just to get that connected so purple can now get to there. I mean, dude, you just went purple sicko mode on me. Oh, now I got yellows going through here to get onto the motorway. Yeah. Dude, it's bad. This is really bad. I mean, this is just a disastrous route, and teal is just as messed up. I did a lot of things wrong here. I did a lot of things. It might just be as a tough map, okay? But I think I did some horrific stuff. I don't think we're lasting really much longer than what we're lasting right now, if I'm being honest. So how do we... I mean, teal just actually exploded up here. How do we improve this? How do we improve this? Teal is in a really, really bad space. So is pink now. I mean, this is really, really bad over here. This is absolutely hellish. I straight up don't know how to... It's like an impossible puzzle on this one. I don't know how to make this not be miserable for me. So instead, I'm just like connecting up houses that don't really benefit me to connect up. Besides the fact that it adds a little bit of extra support, but in the process, it's adding just extra garbage, right? It's just extra garbage. I don't think that this benefits me almost at all. I think that this is a full setup right now. I think that it's just a rough set of things. It's a rough set of things. You can maybe run... Okay, you can maybe run a bridge here in the future. Let's maybe try... But I still need a road, man. I still need a road. Maybe you can nix these guys for now. Just to get... Is that enough to connect you? I need one more, huh? Okay, sure. I don't love it. Okay, I don't love it. This is a terrible spot. I need to get yellow isolated. Is that... Can I just, like, pick up this amphitheater and move it, like, one to the left? We can fix so many of our issues if we do that. This is horrible right here. Obviously, it's nice because we have the blues, but I don't have the roads to connect any of this. So he's just gonna kind of be overloaded for a little bit. It's a very tough round, man. It's a tough round. We got hit with... They went, oh, you had a good Warsaw? Get fricked in Chiang Mai. I really... I mean, teal is... look at this in here, man. I need a motorway for teal. Like, that is our biggest issue right now, is I need a motorway for teal. This is horrible. Everything's backed up. I'm dead before 1,000. Believe it or not. I'm gonna be dead before 1,000. I don't think there's any... There's the motorway. I think you have to now... You have to isolate teal. Believe it or not. To the point where I'm going to straight up isolate... I'm gonna throw the motorway, like, here. To bring it down to here. And hopefully that's going to now clear up teal going through here. Which should leave that to only yellow and red to go through. Which is still bad for the record, but it's at least, like, a tiny bit better. Those can connect. I only got 9 roads, man. I got 9 roads. So we made that bridge, which is okay. Purple's still completely overloaded. Yellow also. I mean, this is still a hellish space in here. We can put in a traffic light, like, here. I think you're high if you think that that's, you know, pushing the needle forward for us. But, I don't know, maybe? Let's just let this run. I think the more realistic scenario is we're just dead. Okay? It's gonna take... It's too much time for this to get cleared out. I'd like to at least hit 1,000. I understand now. I remember looking at the scores for Chiang Mai. Oh, we're so dead. I remember looking at the scores and being like, wow, these scores are horrible. This is why, dude. This is a hard map. This is a very, very hard map. 974, huh? Wow. Wow. It booty. It booty. We did unlock Lisbon. Oh my god, dude. Look at how much water. Look at how much water. It's horrible. It's a bad score, man. I'm in the bottom 35%, which is, to be fair, pretty much where most people are averaging, but boy, I mean, it's a hard map. It's a hard map. That's gonna do it for today for Mini Motorways. Sorry for the rough one. Thank you so much for watching, though. If you enjoyed, as always, like on the video, much appreciated. Let's do Lisbon in the next one. I'll see you guys there. Bye-bye.